Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Diablo 3. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by a very good friend of mine. You guys will recognize him by the name Dark Dragon.
Chin Lee, Dark Dragon, and we are all gonna die.
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna die quite a bit, but I don't know about Dark Dragon. I think he's gonna be fine here. Now, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different from what you guys are expecting. We're gonna be going on a Greater Rift. Now, Greater Rifts just sound pretty horrible to me. Like the last rift was pretty tough, but I got some really good equipment from it, so I'm kind of looking forward to this, although I'm gonna have to sit in the back. Now, in between this video and the last one, I went ahead and I sold all the stuff that I had that I didn't need anymore. I put gems in my equipment that I could put gems into, and we're ready to go here, guys. My guy is getting, you know, not quite uber, but he's getting there. He's got a few pieces that I like. So now, how do we start this?
Okay, before we start, I'm going to explain what a Greater Rift is. It's kind of like a regular rift, but it's different. First off, it's time. From the moment you open that obelisk to the moment you close it, it's time. The faster you do it and the faster you kill the Guardian, the better loot you get. There are no loot drops in a Greater Rift. Everything that you get is off of the Guardian. So you want to burn through, kill as many people as fast as you can, kill that Guardian, that way you get better loot.
Alright then, I guess we're going to stay as far back as possible and let Dark Dragon do that much damage, because I don't want to slow him down for him to have to come back and keep rezzing me. So we'll try our best. Greater Rift invites you, so must be accepted before starting. Okay, so
hold on. Hit cancel.
how do I cancel? Okay, there we go. Cancel that.
Okay, let me take a look. You wanted to do a 27? Nah, let's do a 30.
I just clicked on whatever it was gonna.
It's okay. When you hit greater, you'll see a down arrow box, and you can scroll through and make it harder and harder.
Okay, so are you gonna start it?
No, I'm gonna let you start it so that people can see.
Okay, so let's click the little arrow, and we're gonna go. Actually, I can only go to 27.
Okay, well, I'll do it then.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel out of this, guys. Now, how does that open up?
The higher you do, the higher it opens.
Oh, so because I've never done any of them, 27 is just the natural one we start with.
Right.
Okay. And what's the highest you can go with right now?
Me personally, or anybody?
Oh, you personally and anybody.
I've done in the 50s.
50s? Wow. Okay, well, I don't think I'll be very much use in that regard, but jeez, already dead. Okay, let me revive. Now let me cast my new pets. How are you doing in this one so far? Are you, holy crap, what is killing me in here? Do you just take damage naturally being in this?
The fire on the ground is desecrate, and it kind of hurts.
I don't remember seeing any fire on the ground, but we'll definitely keep an eye out for it.
Needs more time.
Get over here, Paul.
Maybe my pets can at least go in there and do some stuff. It seems like they stun the enemy quite well, and if I can stay in the back... Oh yeah. Look at all the damage I'm not doing.
But that's how you should do it as a witch doctor.
What, stay in the back?
You get just close enough for your pets to aggro, and then you just stand back and lob your skills at them.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to do when you're by yourself, because when you're with other people, it gets a little confusing on who your pets are, who the enemy is. There's a lot of effects going off, and there's just, you know, a lot of action on the screen. It's kind of hard to see what exactly is going on, unless you're familiar with it. Like, if you come in here by yourself, I'm sure you get used to seeing, you know, what the mobs do and, like, what they cast. And then when they do it on a large scale with a lot of them, it's not as confusing. But for somebody who's never gone through the game by themselves, it's kind of overwhelming, to be honest, when I watch these battles. It's, you know, and I was talking to some of you guys that have been leaving comments down below, and you guys have kind of said the same thing, where, you know, you're like, wow, there's a lot of action going on the screen. I agree. There is a lot to keep up with, so...
I'm going to let you kill them.
What, the little swarm?
Oh, that little guy right there at the entrance.
Yeah, the stinging swarm here. I mean, he's not killing us, which is always a good sign. Not really doing a lot of damage to him either. There we go, I used all my power. Still alive. Oh no, we got a couple guys back here. Jeez. So what's the fastest you've ever done a rift?
3 minutes.
And did you get like really good loot for that one? Is that like the best loot you've ever gotten?
I got 12 set pieces.
Oh, crap. Now, was that with a whole bunch of players, or did you do that by yourself?
No, that was by myself.
Wow. What about with players? What's the fastest you've ever done it?
About a minute and a half.
And that one, I'm guessing you got some really good loot.
Oh, yes.
Is it shared at the end, or no?
No. Everybody gets their own loot, but the faster the group does it, the better everybody gets.
That does make sense. Man, just... It's crazy, man. These guys hit so freaking hard. Let me go ahead and loot some of this stuff. Oh, watch out for the laser. Is that your laser or the enemy?
That's the enemy. That's arcane laser, and it will wreck you.
Well, pretty much everything in this place wrecks me, so, I mean, I definitely agree with you on that one. But
wreck me.
Oh, really? There's stuff in here you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. I would not have expected that, to be honest. Let's see.
Those arcane lasers are the bane of everybody that plays.
So there's nobody who can stand those?
Oh, there are. You can get an amulet that actually makes it so arcane does no damage to you, and it heals you for 25% instead.
Oh, wow. How hard is it to get that one, though?
Luck. You could get it on your first day, you could get it 6 months later, it all depends.
Have you ever gotten it?
Yeah.
Is that what you use, or no?
No. The only one I'm actually missing is the one that does it for cold. I really wish I could get it.
Why is that? What's the best place to use that one at?
Well then I don't have to worry about being frozen anymore.
But does that actually happen to you quite a bit? I mean, I don't really see you running into that many issues. At least not the dungeons we've been in. Maybe certain ones out there that have more cold-based spells, but...
It's all random on what type of bosses you come up against.
So do you keep a set of equipment on you just in case?
No, I've stripped it off with a nice cube, and I can just switch it over.
Yeah, but don't you have to go back to town to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can't have all the stats, all the resist on one piece of armor at one time.
Nope.
Well, that's good, because you wouldn't really want to make armor that just makes you so uber that you didn't really have to worry about anything anymore. Like, that would kind of kill the game a little bit, in my opinion, I think.
Yeah.
Like, you want that challenge. You want to know that there's certain mobs out there who are just going to wipe the floor with you. You got to be extra careful because of it. And that, for me, it makes you stay very high on your skill level. You got to keep refining that. You got to keep getting better. Otherwise, you're just going to die over and over and over again, no matter how good of the equipment you have. Oh, wow. I like his spell. That one looked really cool. The poison that he shot out?
Yeah. That one sucks.
Yeah, I can imagine, but it looks cool at least.
Yeah. It does a crisscross on the screen and then just blink.
Does it have a limit to how far it will go, or just as far as the screen will go?
I think it's like 50 meters.
So basically, as far as the screen will go. I mean, that's pretty far. Jeez. And these little fire things that shoot out, I like it. I like there's traps that have nothing to do with the enemies. They're just kind of there, and they just will wreck you, man. These things will kill me in one hit. What about you? Will they kill you pretty quickly or no?
I'd have to say no.
Oh, okay. So you've gotten past that stage where they're no longer really a concern for you.
Yeah, I have enough hit point regen that it doesn't hurt me that much. It does take a little bit of my life, and if I just stand there for like forever, it will slowly take me down.
Right, so basically paper cuts.
Yeah, but hey, you can die from paper cuts.
I guess you could. It'd be really, really horrible to say that's what happened to you. I mean, like, that would be embarrassing.
Can you imagine being in the afterlife? How'd you die? Paper cut.
They'd be like, really? The dude over there got hit by an 18-wheeler. You got paper cuts?
My skill knows vast.
Well, there's I forget what game it was, but one of the ways to kill people, the skill was actually 1,000 paper cut.
Yeah, I've seen games like that, like the Samurai Warrior ones, where they cut so fast and there's like 1,000 paper cuts, but you know they're not really using paper. I've never seen an enemy or a video game where their weapon was paper. And
I have.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
What game was that?
Oh my god, I can't even remember. It was a web browser RPG.
Oh my god, it's good that somebody's finally done it.
It was you could get a paper sword, paper armor.
That seems like it would be, you know, just a little bit more counterproductive to wear paper armor than it would be to.
Well,
I mean, maybe not. I mean, maybe at some point the armor actually does add protection, but it's going to add a lot of weight.
It didn't have super like armor class and everything on it, but it made you immune to certain things because like electricity doesn't work on paper.
Maybe not the electricity part, but if
The
it's
Rift Guardian is here.
Yeah, but you were like
Fire.
super against fire and water.
yeah, like the fire would just, of course, just catch you on fire and then you're going to burn. The water would turn you all soggy and, jeez, already. Oh, check that out. There's 3: two-handed mace, a pole arm, two-handed axe, and the Bane of the Powerful.
Don't talk to her yet. Okay, you just got yourself your first legendary gem. You can see it
How do you know that?
because you just finished your first Greater Rift. You will automatically get a gem. Nope, not that, not that. It's a gem. It's a 1 square.
Yeah, I see it. I was just linking all the other stuff that I got while I was there.
You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, some really nice stuff, man.
Ooh, that's not a bad one, is it, dude? Okay, now, notice how your rank is 0 on that Bane of the Powerful.
Right.
If you come up and talk to Urshi, she spawns after you kill the Guardian. You get a box of all the gems that you have available. If it's on another character, you cannot get it in this list. But if it's in your stash or on your character, you can.
I once served the ancient.
And then you highlight that gem
If you have a gem,
and
I'm here to
then
help.
upgrade it.
Okay, so let me go ahead. Just highlight it, okay? Upgrade to 300% chance. That's nice.
Yep, you get 3 chances to upgrade the gem. Depending on the level of the rift and the level of the gem is what % chance you have to succeed.
Okay, so what's the highest you have?
I have right now, right there is my simplicity strength. It's 45.
Wow, so you've done this quite a few times. Oh, that one's really nice.
Yeah, I love that one.
Oh, yeah, that one's really sweet. Have you altered that one at all?
The gem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've upgraded it to 45.
No, I mean, you can't add anything special to it like you can with items?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's just how the gem is.
So did you teleport back, or did you go to the Rift floor, number 4?
I teleported back because as soon as the Guardian spawns, everything else despawns.
Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and teleport back real quick, guys. We'll take a look at our equipment, and then we're going to call the episode here. That was pretty quick, but, you know, again, depending on your equipment and who you're with and, you know, what you're doing, you may go through that faster than other people. For me, about 15 minutes. For, you know, Dark Dragon, like, as he said, somewhere around 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, check that out. We got a Greater Rift level 30 completed. We can see all the stats. I earned a little bit more than 2 million, about 2.4 million gold coins, and 98 million experience points just for doing that. Personal best is 30. It's 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see who else is over here. Oh, it shows my friends and you know what their best is. Wow. Okay, so some of these people have gone all the way up to level 55 on the rifts. Nice. I like that. Okay, so I linked those weapons to you. Are any of those any good?
Well, let's just say you got yourself a bunch of Forgotten Souls.
I got a bunch of what?
Forgotten Souls when you strip them down.
Oh, so no, they're not good then.
Nah, unfortunately.
Not for any of your characters, any of your side characters?
No, sir.
Right, guys, then I guess we will take those apart. Let's come over here and I'll show you what we get for it. Let's see, we want to go to salvage. Let's look at this one more time. They look pretty cool, though. The damage is a little bit higher for the two-handed sword, but again, it is a two-handed weapon, so, you know, it's always going to be just slightly higher on the damage. Let's see what else can we get.
Yeah, but they're a lot slower.
Yeah, I mean, but you can kind of offset that with some of your other skills if you really, really wanted to, right? No?
You can increase it, but, for example, I can use a one-handed weapon and get over 3 attacks per second. But with a two-handed weapon, the best you're going to get is like 1.8.
Right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below. I want to find out what you guys think of the game so far, what you think of the build that I'm going with on my character. I'm going to show you right here real quick the items that I'm actually using. And, you know, some of them are pretty crappy. I mean, like, my bracers, not exactly the greatest in the world. My helmet, not the greatest either. So we're going to have to get some better stuff here at some point down the road. Now, I do have a few pieces that are pretty nice. The Ancient Shoulders is pretty cool. Not a big fan of the number. You know, 666 armor. You know, but we definitely like the equipment. And it looks kind of cool, my guy. You can see it right there on the back. It's almost like green wings of some sort.
If you want to show people your character, just hit escape and it'll show your character, and you can even spin them around.
Oh, there we go.
Just hold down left mouse and move left and right. Oh,
check that out, guys. Kind of a hodgepodge of different equipment on him right now. Holy crap, are you serious? My totem, it's a kitten. It's a friggin' kitten, guys. I'm walking around with a kitten in a little backpack thing. Oh, that is just so wrong. That is so. We need to name our kitten, our little lovable little kitten here.
You could also use that with it.
What is this?
You can make your weapon look like a hamburger.
Oh, the item belongs to somebody. I can't pick it up.
Hold down Control and put your mouse over the name, and you'll be able to see it.
Control. No, that didn't work.
Yeah, your left control button.
That's what I'm holding down. It's not working.
You don't click, just hold the mouse over the name.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Alright, here, I'll link it to make it easier.
Again, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong on that one, guys, but we'll definitely check it out on the next episode. Again, thanks for watching, and we will definitely catch you all next time.